everybody. This video is going to explain how to log into your HMH Player from a computer or even an iPad for the first time. There's a lot of information you need to put in. It needs to be put in correctly in order for it to work. So hopefully you have HMH Player. If you're using a computer, you have HMH Player on your store, your app store, or whatever for Google. And this same process will work for an iPad as far as actually logging into the account. So if you don't have HMH Player yet from your Google store, please refer back to my other video that's linked in Google Classroom that shows you how to add the app to your Google store. Okay, so I'm going to just click on HMH Player. It opens in kind of a big window, and you can kind of ignore this right here. It's just my screen recorder. And now all this information again is the same if you're on the computer now or if you're using an iPad. We need to choose our destination. So I'm going to click my little drop down here, and we are elementary school, so I'll choose that. And then we have to choose our state. Now you can choose the drop down menu little arrow here, or you can just click in the window and start typing Montana, and it will pull up Montana for you. And then the same with the district. You can click on this arrow here, which will bring up eventually, there it is, it'll bring up a school district, but we have a lot of school districts in Montana, so the easier way I found is just click right in this part and type in Hillgate, or at least the start of it, and then it will auto-populate for Hillgate School District 4. So I'll choose that. With the school, I'm going to choose the drop-down arrow here, and our school, this is all information pretty much kind of that was used previous years, and we used to be a 345 building, which was the intermediate school. So we're still, third grade is still considered the intermediate school designation here. So I'll choose that. Username for your children, or if you are the child, the student, the username for you. That's last name, no capitals. So I'll type in my last name, and then first letter of the first name. Again, no capitals and no spaces. So it's last name, then first initial. And password, it's just the lunch number. And that's a 6-digit number, always starts 11, and then whatever the lunch number is for your child. And they should know that. If they don't, just contact me, I'll send you that information. Now, what does happen occasionally, about once every 2 weeks, 1 or 2 kiddos will come up to me. They've entered in all the correct information here. They choose login, and it will give them an error message. And there's some kind of strange glitch, for lack of a better term, with the password system with HMH Player. Like I said, it happens maybe every couple weeks, and again, only for 1 or 2 kids. But they'll just bring their iPad to me, let me know, I'll double check, everything's correct. It still won't log in. So then on my side, I just log into my managing account and re-enter their password for them, choose save, and it immediately takes effect on their iPad. They hit login and away they go. So if that happens at home, please contact me. I'll fix it as soon as I see the message, and you won't have to have too much wait time, hopefully. But again, don't panic. I do know it happens occasionally, so if it does, just let me know. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I have all the right information put in, and now I can choose login. The second time you log in, it should keep most of that other information. It might not keep the username, and you probably have to re-enter the password. But the kids have done this on a daily basis. This is how we do our math assignments every day in math. So they are used to logging into HMH Player. I think maybe they'll need some help, especially if you're using a computer. They may need some help getting that app installed on the computer. But if it's on an iPad, again, they log into HMH Player on a daily basis. They're very familiar with it, and so they'll probably actually teach you a lot of information. So I'm going to stop here as far as how to log in. I'll have another video to kind of walk you through as a parent the different components of the player itself and what they do, and so you can kind of look at a few things and see what things mean for your child, and maybe a couple other resources that they don't use that regularly that are valuable for them.